Welcome to Sam's Russian Adventures. Now, it's the dream of so many Westerners to come to Russia and buy a small little house in a village here. Today I've decided to come for a walk around a Russian village. It's not a super amazing Russian village, and it's not a really kind of poor Russian village, just an average Russian village that lots of city dwellers come to in the summer to grow vegetables and relax in the countryside. So I've just turned down this road, and when you see slabs like this on the road, it's because they've been laid there during the Soviet Union because heavy vehicles would be going down here. So it's either a former collective farm or a former military base. Now, there might not be any signs of the life that used to be down here, but let's just check it out and see what we find here. I can see that they filled in the gaps between the concrete with a bit of cement, which is making it bumpy. But in the past, there would have been no gap. There would have been just a gap there between it. It would have been crazy to go down, just driving down like that. So immediately as you come into the village, you've got the place where the rubbish is collected, and there's an advert for milk, and you can call there to get milk delivered. And also we've got a hubcap. I guess that's for decoration. Look how peaceful it is here. That feeling when you've got no internet, you've got no idea what's coming, how long you're going to be on the road for, and you have to make the decision, do you carry on or not? Got a nice little kind of mini lake pond over here. Look how peaceful this is. So you can see this is the road, and so it's probably not going to be accessible in winter time. I absolutely love how Russian people take care of their plots and make everything look really nice. I've spotted one over here that's really nice. I'm going to see if I can go film there. Let's see. Look at this little village house. So I asked if I could film when he refused. It's a common thing, you know. Unfortunately, I know we do see a lot often in a lot of videos that everyone's always super friendly and wants you to film them or whatever, but unfortunately it's not the case, you know, as it would be anywhere in the world. You know, a foreigner comes along with a camera and yeah, the locals don't want you to film them, or not even them, just the flowers. It's a shame because the flowers were really amazing. I really wanted to show you how amazing the garden was, and off camera I asked the guy, I said, you know, can I ask you, what is the reason you don't want me to film your garden? I'm not going to film you or anything. And he just said, yeah, I don't want you to. So here we've got a couple of gardens. Look, this one's very nice, isn't it? Very well maintained and just very welcoming, isn't it? I like this little bench here that they've got. I love this village church. It's so nice. So it's actually a monastery, look, it says up here. Wow. Let's go and have a look around the other side. Right on the banks of the river as well. So peaceful down here. So it's obviously a working monastery. We've got loads of women working inside, so there you go, women's monastery. So I'm not going to go in and go inside and film, but it's fascinating to walk in these little villages. Looks like a dead end. Hello, mate. So peaceful. So I guess these are the living quarters. It's amazing how much different villages look in summer, because in winter it would look really depressing here because of how kind of like the buildings are old and a bit shabby. But in summer, when all the vegetables and the flowers are growing, completely different situation. It looks like just a nice place to go and have a walk around, right? So we've got the village house here, the guard dog, and look over here we've got a banya hidden amongst all the beautiful flowers. And that is a village banya for you, very small, very modern in fact. It's called a bochka, a barrel. All I need now is to get stung by a stinging nettle and I can jump in there and save myself, can't I? I wonder what this building was, or is even now. Perhaps at one point it was something like a school or something. It's very big. And it looks like the place, you know, people kind of would be inside. It doesn't look like it's a barn or anything. Very interesting. I'm guessing it was probably a local school, or perhaps, I don't know. What do you think, guys? Let me know. Hello, mate. We've got a hunchback babushka over there, look. If you can see her. So here we've got the kind of local administration and everything kind of bundled into one. We've got the bank inside there. I want to check out the windows at the back and see what they're like. We've got some stairs that go to nowhere. Interesting, right? And check out the windows. I absolutely love this type of glass. That's incredible. Huh. And I think I've just spotted Lenin. I'm guessing it's Lenin. He's not in the usual place, unless maybe he was here before when it was a big square and now the square's gone. It's definitely Lenin, isn't it? You can see from the back. Huh. And here he is, looking over the village square, and this is the square then, I guess. Just got a couple of benches. So the problem with this village is it's just an average village. It's not crazy depressing with loads of abandoned stuff, and it's not like really cool and modern with loads of new houses. It's just a kind of typical village. I'm guessing half of the people that come here just come here in the summer months, grow the vegetables, do all that stuff, the gardening, and then go back to the city. We're about 20 miles away from Yuriv-Polsky, a town in the Vladimir region, and so it's just a quiet, peaceful village. So I'm guessing this one is the village school. And then over here, now you think this says angels at the top. You think, what would that be? This is actually a funeral parlour. Perhaps that isn't a school, or maybe it's a hospital, right? Straight from there to there. 1st of May Street, house number 9. So during the Soviet Union, when they needed to expand the village, of course they built these purpose-built houses, and more than likely there would have been a collective farm or a state farm here in the village, and this would have housed the workers. It's a bit of a weird one, isn't it, when you come to a village and it's kind of like in the middle of nowhere, and the majority of people are living in these, I guess, small houses with a little plot of land, and then you've got these panel houses. It's, I don't know, I guess if I had the choice to live in a village, I would live in a house rather than a panel house. And I'm getting evils by the babushkas over there, so I'm not going to stay here for long. I just wanted to have a quick walk. I actually got a phone call the other day from the police. Somewhere where I was out and about filming, they took a photo of my car and wrote to the police about me. In the villages, it's so much nicer behind the houses because people really take care about how they live and the area. They know that I'm not going to have hooligans or idiots coming here like me. I'm probably the only idiot that has come here in the last, I don't know, year or so. But we've got a mixture of everything. Look, we've got hens over there chilling out, we've got the playground here, and look how nice it all is. Look how clean it all is. There's no rubbish. Can you see any rubbish anywhere? There's no rubbish at all, right? It's really looked after. You can see that the people have pride here. They care about their environment and they make the best of everything that they can, and that's something amazing about the Russian people. Because I mean, let's face it, anywhere else in the world this would be almost considered a ghetto. We've got bikes just chilling over there, no one's touching them. And over here, look, we've got all the hens, all the chickens, I don't know which ones they are. Another bike just standing, no one's going to take it. There's no thoughts to even take it. It's very refreshing, extremely refreshing. And it's just so peaceful here, even though, you know, it looks like it should be a gangland capital or something. He knows I'm not a local. Look how amazing the flowers are, everything's so nice. No, don't kill me. And check this out. This is why I love villages, for the quirky things. I'm really fascinated by villages like this, where we've got so many of these purpose-built, like, you know, panel houses. But quite often I do go to the countryside and I film kind of run down ones and try and search for something interesting from the past there. But these ones here, they're very well looked after, and it's kind of nice walking around here. Would you like to live in one of these? Let me know. It's kind of like the countryside, but not the countryside because of the panel houses, right? That's the kind of feeling you have. I bet everyone here knows everyone else's names, right? It would be a really weird little community where, yeah, everyone knows everyone else's business. So you can see here there's allotments all along this row at the back of all the houses. So here it says the Sluzhba, the service for health service. There you go. I like how this house here, they've created a little extra kind of area here, like a, I don't know, a balcony area. Look at the swan in here, look. Check out the windows up here. I wonder how they came up with that style, that design. It's interesting, right? It's not normal, I guess, or typical. And again on the front as well. Interesting. The war memorials in every village and town and settlement are always very well maintained. It's really, really nice here. Look at the roads and the scenery. The view, look at this. So it looks like I've stumbled upon some random event going on over here at the church. Let's go and have a look, see what's going on. I can't believe it. There's some people, because today everyone's not wanting to speak to me on camera, so maybe we're going to find some victims. This is the local village shop. So this is interesting. I wonder what is going on. We've got a lady coming to greet me. She must think that I'm one of the people taking part in the event, even though I've got no idea what the event is. I don't even know the name of the village. So the kind lady has told me that it's the day of the young people here in this town, and they're having a, not town, village, and village literally in the middle of nowhere that I just happened to drive past. She said, well, we're having a concert starting at 5, which is in about 45 minutes, and I can just come and take a look. So there you go, finally some content. A pink one. We've only got one grave here. I'm guessing it's probably the person that founded the church or something. What do you think? Although pretty small gravestone, right? Maybe, yeah. We've got all of these people here, all in green. Wonder what the significance of the green is. Maybe green is the organisers. I don't know. So look over here, what's going on. We've got some things ready for the concert. We've got here, it says masterclassy, which is like kind of teaching people stuff. And I don't know if it's connected to the church. It probably is, isn't it? Ah, banner. Yes, lots of banner. Ja, de choose a banner. And here we've got a banner showing all the different events. Look, and so this is all got to do with the countryside. Look at it. Pretty cool, right? It's like a group of young people who learn about how to do things in the countryside, take care of the countryside, and that's why I guess they've got the green t-shirts. Look, it's a bit strange when you're gate crashing someone else's party, but really struggling for content today because, as I've said, like, the village is too ordinary. Not amazing, not bad, just ordinary, which doesn't make for good content. This village is so peaceful, isn't it? With its little lake or maybe river running through it. So what are these? Are these horses or dogs? So over here, look, we've got the helmet of some Russian, maybe mythical figure, and it's all kind of put together like it's a puzzle. That's pretty nice, isn't it? Pretty interesting. Like how they've got one missing there. Huh. Cool. Now I'm going to trespass a little bit because I've seen this person's garage door. It's painted with the church and it looks pretty cool, but you can't see it unless I take a quick walk onto their driveway or their front lawn. Look at that. That's interesting, isn't it? That's the first quirky thing that I've seen today. That is brilliant. We've got the knights, look, and the church. Look at this house. So tiny, right? Here we have the village well, and I don't know, but it looks like that might be the toilet next to it. So the memorial in this village, so different, right? So much, I don't know, just so much more involved, so much more kind of interesting, right? And this village is tiny, but we've got the names of all the people that sacrificed, right? And you can see a lot of them are exactly the same. Like we've got 6 people from one family, 6 from another family, 5 from another one. It's pretty mad to think that whole families sacrificed in the fight against fascism, right? So as you can see, we're just about to start the concert, and it's interesting because I've learned that this is a Christian group of people that get together to kind of learn about the countryside and protect the countryside, and it's all about that. And I'm interested to see what the songs are going to be like. Is it going to just be people singing any songs they want, or is it going to be Christian songs? This is apparently the finale to the entire week. They've been here for a week, camping and doing all sorts of different classes and courses and kind of team building things, and should be interesting. Let's see what it's like, eh? So it seems that this is the music for the start of it all. Everyone seems to have appeared and are taking their seats. This is funny that they play the Dallas theme, right? This is a really popular thing in Russia, to play the Dallas theme song at events. Yeah, how did that happen?
Просто судьба, злая доля и мука. Это просто война, что мальчишку нашла. Это просто война. Все пришли в кино и старый мал. Кто познал войну и кто не знал. Перед горькой памятью людской разливалась ненависть рекой. Трудно было это вспоминать. Вдруг с экрана сын взглянул на мать.
So this girl sang it incredibly, absolutely incredibly. I'm not going to stay for the whole concert because I'm kind of like an outsider, kind of standing filming them all, and they're up there kind of like Christian camp. So it's a bit awkward, but when they asked me to stay, but I'm just kind of making my excuse and kind of leaving.